Good morning, everyone. What a It's so good to see you. All right, guys, what's up, y'all? Good morning. Welcome to Rumbi Uncensored. It's the beautiful morning. Guys, I hope you guys are doing well. All right. Okay. It's a beautiful morning. Just a quick reminder, Tukuno Sangana go Zimbabwe very soon, and I say very soon. Guys, buckle up, cheer up. Cheer up. Don't worry about all the shenanigans you are seeing, you are hearing online. People are crazy. They are crazy. The GEZA revolution is not up for sale. These people can never be sold off. It's not possible. It is not possible. So I've heard the allegations out there that GEZA have sold out. He has been given $10 million by Emerson Mnangagwa. Someone say it's been bought cars. First and foremost, GEZA can actually buy cars for Emerson Mnangagwa. Do not forget, there are records out here that he spent almost $4 million, on Emerson Mnangagwa. You remember, prior to 2017. So you're not only talking about just an ordinary person. You're talking about a man who knows his game. He knows his thing. He has been on the trenches for a long time. People who fought during the liberation struggle knows him well. He has been in the CIO intelligence as a leader for a long time. He's not just a mere person, okay, that Emerson can play around with. If you guys want to see that things are falling apart, check out how Emerson Mnangagwa is running like a headless chicken. It's going to Mashingo, trying to hoodwink the people. Is on the other side. Cars are being dished out. Money is now, if you want to follow through, just check and see how much money is being dished out there. Openly and brazenly so. It's desperation and desperation. But he can be desperate all he wants. But I wanted to put it out there that the revolution is definitely not up for sale. Some even say that our GEZA can't even afford to get medication because he's stuck. 1 minute GEZA Hanabasa, forget about him. 1 minute you aren't having like peace as far as GEZA is concerned. I can see some of these funny bloggers are saying a whole lot of things. Some are saying he's extremely sick. So if he is sick, why are you bothered? So if he's given money, why are you even bothered? You could be just chill and say, you know what, we are done with the game. Now we go back to Chami. Says, well, he was being accused of being given quite a lot of money. Again, guys, I know this regime very well. When they pay a person money, they relax and chill. Don't forget, they also have tried us before, right? We aren't up y'all. We are not up for sale. All right, guys, we're not going to get into the nitty-gritties of everything. I know you guys are here, quite a number of you. First and foremost, I want to say to everyone who is passed through this channel for the first time, you're welcome. Don't forget to subscribe and also make sure that you ring the bell so that every time I'm live, you'll be robbed right here to have a conversation with me. I want to say shout out to my regulars. We have more than 250 people just join us here. Thank you for coming through. I'm going to ask you to do one thing. First and foremost, we thumb up the video. It's as simple as that. And we share. Guys, I want to say thank you because I've seen you sharing. Some are more than 1,000. You people are sharing in your groups. Those that are watching on television, I thank you across the country. I'm watching. We are seeing all the states. Thank you so much. Make sure everyone is well informed that the regime of Emmerson Mnangagwa's time is running out, that they need to go. The level of looting is beyond words. We'll get into the nitty-gritties later. Later on, it's no longer a time to be nice, okay? So, I'm going to speak in Shona very quickly. Tiri kubirwa mari na Emmerson Mnangagwa nempavha dzakamusaramunda musanyeperwa mushinyeperwa kunzi uyai kuno tiri kukupai minda tiri kukupai munda yatogara iri yenyu saka hapana minda yamuri kupiwa tiri kupa matitle deeds. Why only now? For the past 40 something years vanonga vasina matitle deeds. Nasi ari kumhanya tikukupai matractor. Samunodudza kuti matractor 10 matractor 8 angabatsira nyika yese. Muri kupiwa zvimota zvakasakara zvakaora kudhara. Tarisai mota dziri kupiwa vana japresa. So my parents, be smart. Vabereki musatambiswa mabhora rechikweshe nevana ava impavha dzemakoko ndo vanhu vauraya nyika ndosaka everything is really in a mess. So guys, cut this part and let the people in the rural know who they are being played nempavha for a long time. Okay, so right, thumbs up the video as we move along. GEZA is not up for sale, guys. GEZA can, okay, how can GEZA not being able to have medication when he can actually be able to hire a private jet and get medication wherever he is? How can that be? You're not talking about just an ordinary person. So they're just some funny individuals who are just spewing nonsense here. They are washed up. They are desperate. To save Emmerson, but it's not going to work because he's a goner. It's over and it is what it is. Non-negotiable. Again, the GEZA revolution did not come here to play games or to negotiate with criminals. It came here to eliminate criminals, and it will achieve its mandate. Criminals will be found at Chikurubi. I've been warning Mafume that fix Chikurubi, Mafume, and I mean it. And he thinks it's a joke. That's going to be your next home for life. Fix Chikurubi. All right, we move on, guys. Can I tell you? I saw this tweet and I actually thought it's important for us to talk about this. Very important. I want to read the tweet that was sent out by Ali Naka this morning. He said Emmerson would rather leave power to a Karanga opposition figure than to a ZANU-PF leader from any other tribe. Those fake opposition charlatans who went around sabotaging the GEZA revolution were doing so based on tribal sentiments. Karanga president, Karanga businessmen, Karanga mayors, Karanga opposition, Karanga SDA, one day Muchashinura. That's a very, very serious statement that he just mentioned. But I wanted to remind you, if you guys remember, at the funeral of Mafume, what Charumbira said. I want to play the video of what Charumbira said. Listen very carefully, because we are heading somewhere. Take a listen, please. Yeah. Ma MP amakaza dhamani ukaenda kuparliament kune restaurant ipi vananchi ma MP wose vanongoti vangoti kamushando tisiwe pabhatisi wagareza motosikawonesi vanongovhengana vachitanya free asi muno vakaunga vakamira kupaisa uya vatengesa vakaita vanhu pamakuru venyu zvavanokweva vachiurya vose vachionekesana naiti vakuru venyu vachidya vose kwemi munoda muripo kudzidzei nezepiko vezekudzipiko chiregari kurongana bhura yenyika ini nowa
Achida president Tanga. Macha equity. Ilindo to bwatiwa. Kititeni cha pesa. Futanga na joma, futanga magana na kuya ba 2018. We na mbele makanga msitaifa. Wala sokoni sasa za zilipo. Kaza zilo uzalo zilo za zilipo. Kaita ayi ya tongole mazi zulu chete kufanya 40 years. Kuiko zino kachipo jingwinga na kumakaranga. Kuiweza wale mkaranga. Kumuna wale mkaranga. Kumubi. Dinga anga awota ngana basi puti I see kayi na ayo ti go dai ka bada elo nas elo nas te go emi to ni kayi no.
All right, so what Charumbira is saying is that why are you guys fighting? And he was referring to Mnangagwa and Chamisa at that time, because that was at the funeral of Mafume's mother. Okay, I'm talking about the current mayor of Harare. That he has now turned against Chamisa, and he has got such an interesting bromance with Emerson Mnangagwa. Very interesting to watch. So he's saying that why are you guys fighting? Because Mnangagwa is Karanga and Chamisa is Karanga, and I am also a Karanga. You see? So Karanga people are just karangaring whatever's going on out there. But yeah, so I said, why are you guys fighting? Let Mnangagwa finish his term and then he can pass the baton to you. Again, another deception from the pit of hell, because that will never happen. Do you see that Mnangagwa is trying to propel Kudeta Gwire? Mnangagwa is a deceiver. Anything that he says, you never believe. I was shocked yesterday, was pulling the war veterans, lying to them. We are giving you title deeds. How can you give them title deeds when they already own the land? The land belongs to Zimbabweans. But what is he doing? He's chasing away Zimbabweans out of their ancestral land, and then he's selling the land to Chinese people. Outsiders are buying the land. Make it make sense. And you just playing with people's destiny and people's minds. I said more details later on in the evening. I just wanted to zero in around the issue of GEZA. They're selling out the war veterans. And the Chiwenga and Valerio, who did not turn up for all these shenanigans of Emerson Mnangagwa. People are tired of being used and abused for his own personal benefit. Everyone is at work. And I must say this to you, that one of the things that Mnangagwa mastered is just to turn people against each other. And some are so stupid, not enough to read the meds, to say, you know what, we are being played, we are being used, we are being abused. They don't see it. Grown men accept trinkets at the expense of destiny. It's a sad situation. Very, very sad. Now moving on, so I said that tweet on its own. I have a problem. I have a problem when you guys always think about language. I've never heard South Africans fight. No, leadership must go to the Zulu, or must go to the Sotho, or must go to Venda. I've never heard them fighting for that. There's something not right in our country. We are so obsessed with things that are not important. Because while you and me are fighting, trust me, Chinese people are walking out with billions of dollars. Is that not ironic to see that in the very same country where its own people and children are living desperately so for something to eat, then foreign nationals or outsiders are coming in and walk away with billions? Is that not madness? So if there are people genuinely who went around and tried to sabotage the revolution, that's madness. So you are simply propelling Emerson Mnangagwa. So what are you guys doing? I've always been saying, I don't care really about politicians, because politicians are eating and drinking. They have food in their homes. It's most of this suffering for people in the rural areas today who can't afford food to eat. Children who are not going to school, millions of kids. Guys, a day with Emerson Mnangagwa in the office is a great loss. A great loss. I don't know why people can't see it. So honestly, going around and sabotaging the revolution is madness. You are on steroids. You are sick in your head. We have only one enemy right now that we are facing today. Is Emerson Mnangagwa and all the criminals in the country that he created, that he himself orchestrated, intentionally so, just to feed his family, because he's got a very huge family. And you guys can't see it. The man they're looting, I said we'll talk about that one later on, about Shona Mnangagwa and the auxiliary. It's just a mess. It is a mess. But if you're sabotaging the revolution, you're sick, you're crazy. Because some of us, I lost my daddy. My dad passed away. For those who didn't know, like a month or two, month ago, I didn't even go to the funeral. You see that? That's my daddy's brother. That's my dad as well. So you don't really understand the kind of pain that we are going through. For you to actually sit and think you can say, no, at the revolution, so that Mnangagwa can go around and do as he pleases. No, it cannot carry on. It has to stop. So I respect Chiwenga and Valerio and other chief militaries who did not even turn up for that thing. They know he's just wasting people's time. He goes pay out, hires, prepaid individuals to come in and just clapping hands for him. All manner of shenanigans, stupid things that he's doing. How long are we going to accommodate nonsense in the country? How long are we going to do that? Mothers kumushogo musashandiswa na Mnangagwa. Rampai kufambira teenagers. Rampai kushandiswa. I mean, how can a person be keeping data for years so that he can pretend as if he's creating employment or he's not having a company that he owns and his family? And now that family is supposed to be paid millions of dollars every day for his children to benefit. And the Zimbabweans, all you do is you're propelling that. Mafume, you know what? All of a sudden, I just don't like Mafume at all. I don't like him. I do not like him. He's a deceiver. He betrays even Chamisa that was at his mother's funeral. Okay, you understand? That's how bad we are now. There's someone attends your mother's funeral, supporting you. Tomorrow you turn against the person that he fights with every day. You see this? Politicians are just nothing but a problem in our country. And honestly, something is going to be done soon. So I'm not worried about that. And the issue of the war vets who are being played, I also heard that they lost a battle against the regime, Mnangagwa's regime, that is claiming to have paid millions of dollars to the white farmers. I've said to you last time, did anyone saw the reports? Did anyone was there when the transfer were being made? Because as far as this regime is concerned, it's a lie. The money went straight to their pockets. Games after games and games after games. So when the war veterans sued Mnangagwa, that again, the captured judiciary, that does as Mnangagwa pleases. When I think about Malava, he was retired, but then he invited him back to the arena for what? For games. Every day it's game after game after game. And I must say, Mnangagwa has to go. But always know that the revolution can never be sold. Mnangagwa can't buy a GEZA. He cannot afford GEZA. That's all I can tell you now. He can't afford GEZA. GEZA is worth millions of dollars. He can't be bought for 1 million. How much? You said 10 million. And cars, you said. You said cars. That GEZA was going to be bought. GEZA could buy Emerson Mnangagwa cars. You see this? Some of you people, you just talk because you don't really know who you're dealing with. Get your facts right. Okay, the war veterans are not going to sell their souls for trinkets. Maybe Mahia, who's desperate, yeah, but not the fathers. When you look at Comrade Chiwenga, does he look like someone who can sell his soul for trinkets? Absolutely not. The revolution is not up for sale. And like I said to you, it's going to achieve its mandate soon. And Mnangagwa will be on his way out. And he knows it. Did you see when Paul talked about the 2030? How did he react? He looked down here with so much shame because he knows that it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. So those that are jumping up and down, trying to propel him and try to support him, you're simply wasting your time. It's over and it is over and it is over. I've seen some of the things speaking about the coup, etc. I have nothing to say. All I know is Emerson Mnangagwa is on his way out and he knows it. All these shenanigans is trying so hard, hoping that he can build something for his children, for generations to come. And this company that is lying, that is just a Belarus company, it's his child's company, Shoni Mnangagwa. Shoni, who is with the military, look how he's tinting the military. And, a guy who's just a mere soldier is now owning 50%, is receiving $90,000 every day from the regime, from the treasury of our money, hard-earned money. Right? He's receiving that money by doing nothing, driving expensive cars. It's not going to work, Mr. Sean. It's ending soon. We want all our money back. All our money back. We will get it back. In fact, you guys are taking too long to fix Chikurub and all these jails that you have neglected for decades. Because some of y'all, That's going to be your homes for life. You see this, if you are lucky, if you're actually lucky. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section, but debunk everything that you hear about GEZA selling out, GEZA sick. He is not. He's actually, he was binging, I'm sure, yesterday. Yesterday was Friday, right? He was binging. And be dancing and having good time. You see this? So don't. What we know is Emerson Mnangagwa and every criminal who met their fate very soon. You see them sitting down. I saw Weakness by giving out money, etc. And he's taking pictures, sitting like a god. That boy, they will step on his tummy, that big tummy like a pig, and say, tell us where the hell the money is. In detail, we want all our funds back. So don't be moved. It's just all a game. But the truth is that it's a done deal. The game is over, and something's going to give very soon. So guys, have a good one. I'll see you later. We've got a lot to talk about. Auxilia Mnangagwa is in the midst of a lot going on. And I think Minotavo is winning. I mean, I love the game between Chiwenga and Mnangagwa because I can see Mnangagwa has lost the game and Minotavo is winning while Auxilia is losing. Actually, I don't know what's going on with Chamisa because Chamisa is not saying much. He's just quiet. And his wife, I can't talk a lot until they come out here and say, for now, I'm just looking at what's going on out here. You know? Yeah. All right, guys. Let me know what you think in the comment section. The coup that is, you see people talk. I saw actually someone discussing about Mnangagwa was trying to block the coup. Do you remember that during the Mugabe era, I'm just gonna drop this one, it's just a side note. There are people who used to say, the military must come out and shoot us. Do you know that? Yeah, during the Mugabe time. Yeah, oh yeah, they were bigger than themselves. No, but to tell that military to come to Chiwenga must come and shoot us. Where are they today? So talk is cheap. It is very cheap. But what's important is that the action will be taken not because of politics, on principle. We can't keep a criminal in the office. A man who's stealing left, right, and center, brazenly so, and just speaking nonsense. Did you see how he was drinking wine? And did you see how they're doing openly? Giving out money, 250,000. They're moving around with cash. The reason why we don't even have functional banks in the country, no ATMs across the country, most of the spaces, are we expecting growth points in the rural to have ATMs that are functional? But no, they've sabotaged us to have proper banking systems so that they can steal and be holding cash. Diabolical and satanic. It's coming to an end very soon. I love you guys. Bless you and bless Zimbabwe. Keep your focus. The freedom is here. I'll see you later on. Bye for now.